Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Pick Up Books. I am Komal and welcome to yet another reading vlog. Since it's the month of October, it is a spooky month, Halloween is near and it is raining, it is chilly outside, and I thought this is a perfect time to grab some horror book and get creeped out by the story. My relationship with horror book is not really great. I have read only one horror book till now, and that is The Shining by Stephen King. I read that around 2 or 3 years ago, and even for that book, I was determined to read the book only during night time. And God, that was such a big mistake that I've done. I could not sleep for the next 4 to 5 days. I was literally so creeped out. And that is the same story with horror movies as well. I have never watched a complete horror movie. I always started the movie, but I ended up not watching, not completing it. Even Annabelle, I just saw that all and I was like, no, this is done for me. I can't take it anymore. But yeah, this time I thought I'll read a horror book, and that is We Have Always Lived in a Castle by Shirley Jackson, and I have it in my Kindle. So let's go read the book. Welcome back to my vlog. I completely forgot that I have to vlog this. I started vlogging this in mid-October. Then I completely forgot about vlogging this and making a part 2 of this vlog, and here I am in the month of November, and now I'm trying to put my lazy ass to work and just finish completing this vlog, and hopefully if my internet provides me all the accessibility, then I can upload this video today itself. So the book that I was reading is We Have Always Lived in a Castle by Shirley Jackson. I finished it a couple days ago, and did I really like this book? I don't think so, because horror is not my genre. I would rate this book 2.5 stars, and the stars is basically for the writing and for the way it was way ahead of its time, and the way the book is really portrayed, and it has seen the horror side in a very different way. So that's why the rating goes for 2.5, else I would not have rated it otherwise. But without giving any spoilers, I'll just talk about the plot line. So there is a family, Blackwood family, and there are two sisters. One, Mary Catherine, who is 18 years old, and she has a elder sister. I don't know her age. I can't recall that at this point, but she is elder to Mary Catherine. She's Constance. Her name is Constance. So these sisters are of the Blackwood family, and there is also an uncle, Uncle Julian. What happened in this family is that there was a mass murder because of food poisoning. Mary and Constance parents, they were both dead because of this food poisoning. They were both murdered, along with their brother and their aunt, that is Uncle Julian's wife. Uncle Julian survived this poisoning, but he was left crippled mentally as well as physically. But Mary Catherine and Constance, they were not, they did not actually consume the thing that had the poison, that is the arsenic poison. And somehow Constance was charged of this murder, but she was evicted of the murder charges because there was not enough evidence provided against her. And they live in social isolation. All the villagers hate them because of this mass murder thing, and also they're very quirky, they're very weird people, and if you read the book more, you will understand that it is more character driven. And the one character that is really weird is Mary Catherine, who is also called as Mary Cat. She is 18 years old, but she does not behave like a 18-year-old, like a teenager. She behaves like a 10-year-old. I think her brain just stopped developing after when she reached the point of 10 age, and she has some powers of magical thinking. She has the powers of a witch. What the witch can do, she possesses the power, and she sees upon herself that it is her duty to protect her family, her sister, her house from all the villagers. And what she does to do that is that she keeps these objects like silver coins. She buries that around her castle, and she nails a book to the bark of a tree, and when she sees there is a danger coming, she will understand that through these objects. And that is how the magical thinking is. I got to know this when I actually did some research about this book. And there was a point when her cousin Charles, who enters the castle, and that is when the book that she nailed on the tree actually falls down, and she understands that there is a danger coming near her sister. And that is when this cousin Charles enters the whole scenario, and he is trying to be the big brother and be the elderly man character, because there is no such man character over here in this book. It is all driven by a lady, that is Mary Cat. And this cousin Charles is having his eyes on their parents' papers and their money and everything, and it just goes more weird and weird. Like, the house is burned and a lot of crazy things happen, which I don't want to spoil it for you. If you like horror for its writing, then this is a book you can go for. Honestly, the first 30% of the book, that is around 60 pages, were quite interesting. I was really hooked to this book, and I really liked the premise of this mass murder of food poisoning, and there were just few members of the family left, and obviously you will have your suspicion on the family members because it is depicted in a way as that. So I really like the storyline, but then in between I completely lost interest because a lot of weird things happened, and I am not in the interest of these witchcrafty or magical thinking and stuff like that. A very horror yet very creepy objects that is seen. So I'm not in favor of that. So probably I did not really enjoy this. But if you have seen a lot of horror movies, or if you are in the interest of watching a horror show or reading a lot of horror short stories, then this book might be up your alley. But I am not really sure because and also the thing is that I did not really read a lot in this past few months, and I have been pushing myself to read a lot these days. And there is one book which will actually get you out of this slump, and this was not that book. So I was just hoping that this would be that book. This is not that book, but yeah, I am in a big reading slump, and probably that is also the reason that I did not really enjoy reading this book. Probably I'll watch the movie and see if I resonate with the movie. If not, then it is a 2.5 stars for me. That's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy watching this video. I did not like the way the vlog turned out to be because this is not how I expected it to be, but never mind. I'll be back with more reading vlogs and more book recommendation. And before you go, I have an announcement to make. I started my newsletter. I started it last week. I sent out a newsletter as a dry run last week, and it was great. I really like the process of writing a newsletter. So if this video goes out today, that is on a Saturday, then you will be able to get a newsletter on a Sunday morning if you subscribe to it. And make sure you report the newsletter as not spam, because I don't want to be in the promotion section of your inbox. So do that, and yeah, subscribe to my newsletter. Also subscribe to my channel. I'm pretty close to hitting 600 subscribers. So do that, hit the like button, comment down your favorite horror movie or a horror story. I'll check it out if I can anytime, and share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be back pretty soon. Until then, take care and bye bye.